Reports mention that the future iPhone will support the Apple Pencil, and this time for real. We get specifications and information on the Razer Phone, and it's reportedly going to scream. And as the LG V30 goes live, deals start emerging. I'm Jaime Rivera, and again, for awesome t-shirts like these, Ripped Apparel, there is a link in the comments along with a 10% discount. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals. If you're in the market for a new iPhone, the iPhone 8 has got some very interesting deals if you bring trade-ins in Sprint. We're talking about the company guaranteeing $350 for a vast list of devices that are in the link in the description. Some of these are very old, so I'm sure most of you will probably have one in the drawer. I highly recommend you follow the link in the description again. Other interesting deals have to do with the LG V30. Our final review unit arrived on Wednesday. Some of you already have it. And there are deals in T-Mobile where if you buy one, you get a $500 MasterCard that you can use to get another V30, a G6, or a V20. If I were you out of these three, obviously I'd go for another V30, but then again, if you're on a budget, the G6 and the V30 would be an amazing combo. Now let's move the spotlight over to Samsung, as the company is apparently bringing a major update to Bixby on October 18. And this is interesting, as I've been using Bixby ever since it got really good recently, up to the point where it's pretty much the voice assistant that I'm defaulting to most because of the button and everything. So I'm really curious to see, number one, if this is true, that there is going to be an update. Number two, what is the update going to be about? Because Bixby as it is rather interesting. I would highly suggest you give it a try. And how about if we discuss iPhones? No, it's not the hottest news today. There's actually something hotter. We hear that there will be an iPhone in 2019 that will be supporting a stylus. Now, we don't know exactly what type of stylus. We don't know if it's going to be the same technology of the Apple Pencil on its own unique Apple Pencil, or if you could just buy an Apple Pencil and be able to use it on the iPhone. Whatever the case may be, we've wondered what's taken Apple so long to be able to provide this technology. If anything, where it's most useful as a notepad, if you would want to jot notes, would be on the display size of a Plus iPhone, or in the case of an iPad mini, which we haven't seen an iPad mini Pro. So this makes a lot of sense. Let's see if it ends up happening, as the sources claim that this will happen. And finally, the very hot news today have to do with the Razer Phone. Apparently, number one, this is going to be the name, the Razer Phone. And what we're getting here are interesting specs: Snapdragon 835, 8 gigabytes of RAM in addition to 64 gigs of storage, a 5.7-inch display, and obviously the whole concept that this phone will be geared to gamers. I am extremely curious. This wouldn't be the first time that we get to see a company build a phone focused on gamers. I mean, we saw the Xperia Play. I actually still have that phone, by the way, and then we saw all the attempts from NVIDIA. The question today would be, would you be willing to buy a phone focused on gaming? And if so, how much would you be willing to pay? In my case, it all depends on the package, mainly because I've been testing games recently focused on mobile gaming, like for example, Modern Combat. I even tweeted about it this morning where I'm looking at all the soldiers, and instead of them taking cover while they shoot at you, no, you're attacking them and they're still running around. So I feel that mobile gaming still has a long way to go, and I would consider it not necessarily smart to buy a phone just focused on this, but let's see what we get, and I'd love to know what you think in the comments down below. And friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel by hitting this button up here. You can also follow yesterday's Pocketnow Daily here and our most recent editorial video down here. In addition, you can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern.